Thank you for joining me today. I'm here to tell you about energy drinks. We've all seen these cans and these little shots for sale. Everywhere you go today, they're for sale. These in front of you, I actually purchased legally. All of them are under $5, and they're available anywhere you want to be. These are there. I actually tried each one of these in the last 60 days for this speech. What I want to accomplish today is to let you know how they work, what they do, and why they're not necessarily very good for us. I drank all these energy drinks in the last 60 days because I don't feel it was right for me to tell you, don't use them, and then I don't even know what they taste like, I don't even know what they do. So I went ahead and tried each one of these actually. So the normal human heart rate for somebody who's about 150 pounds is about 60 to 100 beats per minute, which is considered normal. After I had the combination of 5 of these products in one day, my heart rate went to 120 beats per minute. My blood pressure went actually into a hypertension stage of 160 over 100. My doctor later on in the afternoon informed me that could induce a heart attack in somebody my age. According to the WebMD website, quote, sales of these products are worth $540 billion a year, unquote. The shot makers, particularly the smaller ones, are not required to list their ingredients anywhere on their package. See the little asterisks that, you know, when you have the little tiny asterisks, basically say the FDA does not endorse this product. So they can put anything they want to in them and call themselves an energy drink. The caffeine content of the average soda is legally regulated by the FDA to under 80 milligrams per can per serving. But since energy drinks aren't soda, they can have any amount in them that they want to put in them, no matter what it does. According to the WebMD website, again, quote, in 2007 alone, 5,400 phone calls were logged to poison control centers in 1 year alone, unquote. And most of those came from caffeine shots and energy drinks. What are the side effects of using these drinks, even over long periods or even short periods of time? Liver damage, kidney failure, seizures, high blood pressure, heart attacks, and my personal favorite, psychotic episodes. My caffeine energy drink day overdose caused me to have horrible sweating, heart palpitations, I had breathing problems, I was hearing actual voices in my intercom at work, I was talking to people that weren't there, I was dizzy. When I did finally get home, I fell asleep on my front porch after I had a seizure. Men's magazine Maxim went on and rated the best tasting energy drinks in America, and they actually listed, quote, Venom and Monster as the best tasting ones. But they didn't tell us what's wrong with using them or how much caffeine they actually have in them. 13 people alone died in the United States this year due to these drinks being mixed or just taking one and that was the odd chance your heart gave out on you. The beer drink 4 Loco was available all over until this last year when it was outlawed because the FDA said it's illegal to mix caffeine and alcohol together because then we had hyper drunks running around. But that's the FDA regulations. Again, these products are not, they're not regulated at all by the FDA. So there are no age limits on who can buy them or who can use them for consumption. According to the magazine called Independent Magazine, quote, 1,300 emergency room visits this year were from energy drink consumption alone, unquote. This is a social problem. This isn't, you know, this is a worldwide problem. It seems to be an American problem. Even though Red Bull's made in Sweden, we are actually the #1 consumer of energy drinks in the world. We're using these products to stay awake, to stay active, to bebop around when we should be napping. After 13 deaths this year, the FDA is finally considering conducting studies and research into energy drinks. Consumer Report magazines even went and said that these drinks, pardon me, these drinks are phenomenal, are great sellers. But 11 of the top of these sellers don't even list their caffeine content, and the magazine actually said that they don't list their caffeine content. The amount of caffeine per serving in these can cause a lot of confusion, a lot of overdoses just from that. For example, this big tall can of Red Bull says it's 2.5 servings with 80 milligrams of caffeine per serving. That's a lot of caffeine. These cans say they're 1 serving with 1,000 milligrams of caffeine per serving. This can alone says it is 1 serving with 6,100 milligrams of caffeine and energy supplements alone. These two probably should not be on the market at all, but they are. So some of these shots say 1 serving, some say 2, some say 3, it depends. The energy blends can also include other sources of caffeine that's also listed as guara guara, kava leaves, anything in there that says energy blend is also another form of caffeine. My point is all of them have a little asterisk that says the FDA does not evaluate the statements that they make about their products. So, until the FDA gets its act together and gets their studies done, don't mix these energy drinks with any kind of soda or coffee or chocolate. Be an educated consumer. If you're tired and worn out, consider a nap. Even God took a rest after 6 days of creation. And lastly, your body is a temple. God wants our body to be a temple, but not to the king of caffeine. Thank you for your time.
Wow, that's pretty good.